Your pelvis supports your entire upper body, but most people don't know how it actually works. Let's break down the anatomy of the pelvic bones in a simple way. The pelvic bones, together called the pelvis, form the strong base of the human body. The pelvis connects the spine to the legs, supports the weight of the upper body, and protects important organs such as the bladder, intestines, and reproductive organs. Without the pelvis, standing, walking, and sitting would not be possible. The pelvis is made up of 4 main bones: the hip bones, the sacrum, and the coccyx. The sacrum and coccyx form the back part of the pelvis and connect to the spine, while the 2 hip bones form the sides and front of the pelvic ring. Each hip bone is actually formed from 3 bones that fuse together as we grow. These 3 parts are the ilium, the ischium, and the pubis. The ilium is the large, wide, upper part of the hip bone. It forms the curved sides of the pelvis and is easy to feel at the waist. The top edge of the ilium is called the iliac crest. Many important muscles of the abdomen, back, and legs attach here. The ilium plays a major role in supporting body weight and transferring that weight from the spine to the legs. The ischium is the lower and back part of the hip bone. When you sit down, your body rests on the ischial tuberosities, commonly known as the sit bones. The ischium helps support the body in a sitting position and provides attachment points for strong muscles of the thigh and hip that are used for walking, running, and climbing. The pubis is the front part of the hip bone. The left and right pubic bones meet in the middle at a joint called the pubic symphysis. This joint allows a small amount of movement, which helps with walking and balance. In females, this area becomes slightly more flexible during childbirth, where the ilium, ischium, and pubis meet. They form a deep, cup-shaped socket called the acetabulum. This socket holds the head of the thigh bone, also known as the femur. Together, they form the hip joint. This joint allows the leg to move in many directions, making activities like walking, running, sitting, and jumping possible. The pelvis also forms a bowl-shaped space called the pelvic cavity. This space protects important organs such as the bladder, parts of the intestines, and the reproductive organs. The top opening of the pelvis is called the pelvic inlet, and the bottom opening is called the pelvic outlet. These openings allow blood vessels, nerves, and, in females, the baby during childbirth to pass through. There are also clear differences between the male and female pelvis. The female pelvis is generally wider and more rounded, which helps make childbirth possible. The male pelvis is narrower and deeper, built more for strength and support. In conclusion, the pelvic bones form the strong foundation of the human body. They support our weight, protect vital organs, connect the spine to the legs, and allow smooth movement. The pelvis is a perfect example of how the human body is designed to balance strength, protection, and flexibility. So, that's the anatomy of the pelvic bones, from the ilium, ischium, and pubis to the hip socket and pelvic cavity. The pelvis forms the strong foundation of the human body. It supports our weight, connects the spine to the legs, protects important organs, and allows smooth movement in everyday activities like walking, sitting, and running. Understanding how the pelvis is built helps us better understand how our body stays balanced, stable, and mobile. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's learning human anatomy.